This is Mode Selector, a tool we designed to help people use modes on musical instruments. Around the outside are the notes from one octave, and running from the middle outwards are the names of all the different modes you can use. So if we want to use the major scale, which is the Ionian mode, we find this Ionian mode here and we line it up with the root of the scale we want to use. So if we want to use the C major scale, we rotate it round and we get Ionian major on the C, and then all the different notes for the C major scale or Ionian scale are exposed around the outside, and all the ones that aren't are covered up. So then simply, if you want to use different modes, you just line them up with the root of the scale you want to use. So if I wanted to use Dorian C, I turn it round, I line up Dorian with C, and the notes from the Dorian mode for C are shown around the outside. You can do this for all the different modes. And what we've done is the green modes are what are recommended for major scales, and the blue ones are recommended for minor. And the pale blue one is the Locrian, which is diminished, which is a bit of an oddity, so we changed the colour of it. So when you want to find a different mode for a root, you just line up the mode you want with the root of the scale, and it just exposes the notes. So if I wanted E minor, I turn it round, there's Aeolian minor lined up with E, and you can see all the different notes from that scale. And that's simply how you use it. Hi, I'm now going to show you how to make the mode wheel. If you print out the template on an A4 piece of card, not A4 paper because it won't be stiff enough, so buy some card from a stationery. So then if you print out the template on a piece of A4 and pay special attention to setting the margins, because if you don't set the margins as they are on the template, the wheels will be slightly distorted. So having printed out the template, then cut out the wheels with some scissors, and you end up with the two wheels. Then to make the windows on the outside one, it's best to either use a craft knife like this, or maybe a Stanley knife, because you won't be able to get scissors round these little windows, so it's best to get some sort of craft knife. Then to make the holes through the middle, I found it's best if you can get like a drill, and then if you drill it through the middle of each one, you get a nice hole that way, rather than, I don't know, if you try it some other way, you probably get a bit of a mess. Then you need to buy these things from a stationery. I'm not sure what they're really called, but they're kind of like brass things that, let's see if I can get a bit closer, and they split open like so, they go through the middle. So then you get your two wheels, put this through the middle like so, turn it over, spread these on the back like that, turn it over, and there's the mode wheel ready to go.